Welcome to another episode. In today's topic, we're going to be talking about Future COD and what we think about it. But first, before we can talk about Future COD, we got to talk a little bit about old COD and compare it to
Past
COD and compare it to today's standards. So, in my opinion, Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 2 and the first one, in my opinion, are the best Call of Duties.
In everyone else's opinion.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is a pretty popular opinion.
They're known. Yeah.
It's just, but when it comes to old COD, it's simplistic. It's not. There's not too much.
Mhm.
Not too much to it.
Yeah. There's too much now. Like, do you want your players to be dabbing,
No, I do not
doing
want
the
my
whip?
players. No, God no.
Anything about Modern Warfare is my
Anything
favorite.
about Modern Warfare.
Yeah. 3 kill streaks.
3 kill streaks.
You had 1 attachment.
One. Oh,
Not
actually,
6.
the kill streaks. I don't know, because I think they should just kind of get rid of kill streaks, in my opinion. What I really like.
Well, kill streaks are fine, but they need to get rid of score streaks.
I was
Score
actually
streaks
going
are
to bring that
terrible.
up.
You
In
need to get
MW3,
5 kills to get a UAV.
yes, that is annoying. Black Ops 3, 5 kills to get a UAV is ridiculous. It needs to be 3 or 2
Yeah.
with hardline. But
Yeah.
in MW3, they had the, you remember the support kill streaks?
Yeah, the point system. Yeah.
I think they should bring that back. Because that was my favorite thing about
Yeah.
MW3.
Yeah.
Because I guess, well, back then, I wasn't particularly good, but I always get a lot of kills. I just can't, streak them. So I always thought that with that support class, I wouldn't have to get all these crazy kill streaks.
Yeah.
Because,
I like the point thing the best because you get kills, it added to it. Well, I don't know what I'm doing here. And then you capture the flag in domination, it added to it. Which, it's the same with score streaks, but the points weren't as much. Like, the score is like 500 to get a UAV.
Yeah,
When the points were like 3. And it's just like 2 kills, 1 capture, or 2 captures, a kill.
and MW3, when they implemented the score streaks, if you captured a flag, that counted as a kill.
Yeah,
That's what I liked about it.
and it was always kill streaks
But now in Black
in that
Ops,
game.
in Black Ops 3, it's like if you capture a flag in domination, it only counts as half a kill, I believe. Like 50 points, depending on the
Yeah,
depending on the objective. Unless if it's actually always 50
well, the
points.
base flag is 50, and then the regular, like if you go capture an enemy flag, it's 100.
Ah,
Still, you gotta
Yeah.
capture 5 flags to get a UAV.
that is, yeah, five captured enemy flags gets you a UAV in Black Ops 3. It just makes me wonder what it's
Yeah.
going to be like in Infinite Warfare.
Like,
Are they going to keep
say
score
you're
streaks?
getting no kills.
Are they going to implement it in a fresh way, I guess you can say?
What
Like,
other way could they do it?
well, they can bring it back to MW3.
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean, an older way, but like, come up with a whole new way. How would they be able to do that? Like, what would be another way they can do it?
Well, another way they could do it is completely get rid of score streaks altogether and do what Battlefield does, is just have very large maps with the
That'll never happen.
yeah, I know it's not going to happen because that's
Yeah.
Call of Duty like.
Yeah, Call of Duty's an arcade game, like, compared to Battlefield.
Yeah,
That's just how it is.
it's
Call
ridiculous.
of Duty's made to have fun. Battlefield's more for serious people.
Yeah, because in Battlefield, like, there's so much to do if you play Conquest in Battlefield. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like if you want, you can snipe out in the distance, or
Yep.
you can
You
go.
can go in, capture flag, be offense. I know. Yeah. But I like Call of Duty because it's like just something to do when you're bored.
Yeah, it is
Sometimes
definitely
you'll
a.
want to play it just
It's
out of
also
nowhere. Like Battlefield, you kind of gotta like unless you want to do bad. But if you want to do good, you kind of have to try in that game.
yeah, because sniping a battlefield is extremely difficult.
Yeah, definitely
Because
sniping.
yeah,
My
because
favorite thing to do.
oh yeah, it's challenging and fun, but in Call of Duty, you can't even really call it sniping. If
No, and nobody really does it anyway.
yeah,
I
all they do
haven't
is quick.
sniped since Modern Warfare 3, I think,
The maps aren't big
basically.
enough or open enough to snipe. And MW2, you remember
No.
the map Wasteland?
Yeah.
That was like a good sniping map.
Yeah.
You could just put on
It
a
was.
thermal scope and you can pick people off.
Yeah, that was nuts. But whenever I got Wasteland, all I wanted to do was get a nuke. Because if you get that chopper gunner, or a Harrier, then chopper gunner, that map was all open. And you just
Yeah,
kill everyone.
those were the good old
Back in
days.
the good old days. Yeah.
But
They
now,
definitely
I
were.
mean,
That's when Call of Duty was fun.
yeah,
That's when you played it and you had fun. Now you play 2 matches and it's like you're bored.
you're bored,
You
you're
don't want to play
frustrated.
anymore.
There's too much, like,
It just isn't fun
it's
like it
annoying.
used to be.
It gets annoying.
I don't know if that's a thing about growing up too. You know, those
Yeah,
games we played when we were a bit younger.
yeah, because in Black Ops 1, I was 13. Well, I was, yeah, 13 when it came out. And then I just plug in a mic to my PlayStation 3 and just talk to random people and play for like 20
Yeah,
hours.
hours. Yeah, it was just fun,
Yeah.
and it's not anymore.
And it's not going to get any better with Infinite Warfare. Because
No,
unless you get
but
the
Modern
$79
Warfare,
or $70
yeah,
Legacy Edition with Modern Warfare, which
that
is
will be
corporate
better.
greed. They could have definitely split it up, but they want more sales for Infinite Warfare because I guarantee that the Legacy Edition is gonna outsell the Standard Edition, and they're still gonna say
Yeah,
that Infinite Warfare is the best-selling Call of Duty since Black Ops 2, whatever the highest number,
yeah.
whatever the reigning
I
king is.
wonder. I wonder what the numbers would be if they did separate them compared to Call of Duty 4 Remastered to Infinite Warfare. Like, I wonder if more people would honestly buy Remastered.
I
I mean,
I
I know I
personally,
would.
yeah, I
The only
personally,
reason I'm getting it is for the Remastered Call of
yeah,
Duty
that's
4.
why I'm still waiting out to pre-order. Like, I'm still hoping that if that Infinite Warfare trailer hits the 3 million dislikes, that Activision will be like, you know what? Maybe we should rethink this. And then hopefully
Yeah,
they make
they
it
won't.
separate and have MW $40. Cause I'd pay $40 for MW. Doesn't matter. I'd do it. But that's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
And
definitely not.
I watched the E3, I guess theatrical trailer or whatever the gameplay trailer for Infinite Warfare,
Yeah,
and it helped a lot of people. Like people were like, "Oh, you know what? This game might actually be good," but it didn't do anything for me. I looked at it and I was like, "Oh
yeah,
my god." It just looks like
yeah.
a
I
reskin of
don't
Black
like
Ops
the way
3.
it looks either. Yeah,
I'm not excited for it.
I'm excited for Call of Duty 4 to be remastered, but I feel like it's gonna take away like I love that game, and now that, and I love it because not as many people played it while it was out, like I did, so
Yeah.
it has like a special place in my heart, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like now that everyone's gonna be playing it, it's just not gonna feel as special
As
anymore.
special. Yeah, because that
Y-
wasn't a very
Yeah,
popular Call of Duty game.
because at the time it was that was the Call of Duty that changed everything.
Yeah, that wasn't
That invented Call of Duty multiplayer,
exactly.
basically. I mean, there
That
was before, but
reinvented multiplayer on everything.
first-person shooters, yeah.
It's like it's crazy how much that game did to the
Yeah.
first-person shooting multiplayer community.
And kids that are like, say, 15 now, they didn't play Call of Duty back, or Call of
I'm
Duty 4 back when it was
I'm
out.
19. I didn't play it. That's crazy.
Exactly. I'm 19, and I did play it.
That game came out.
Luckily, because I had a big brother to show me, but I loved that game. I would sit in school back in like what, 5th and 6th grade,
Yep.
just waiting to get home just so I can play that game.
And
I have
it's
27 days on it. I'm on my
it's
10th
so
prestige, all
unfortunate
legit.
that it's gonna be stuck with, in my opinion, or my prediction, to be the worst Call of Duty since Ghosts.
I think Advanced Warfare is worse than Ghosts, to be honest. I think Advanced Warfare is the worst Call of Duty that's ever been made.
I only think it's bad because it introduced the quote unquote cancer
Exosuit
of Call of Duty. Yeah,
and
the exosuit
supply drops.
and supply drops. Well,
Two of the worst things.
two
ever.
of the worst things. We'd like to know your opinion on Infinite Warfare. Go ahead and comment it down below. I'm gonna predict the next Call of Duty right here. Call of Duty
After Infinite Warfare?
after Infinite Warfare. They're gonna listen to the people, quote unquote. They're not gonna really listen. They're gonna listen to people's wallets, but they're gonna see all the backlash that Infinite Warfare had. Come in with a new game that's boots on the ground, no exosuits. They'll still have microtransactions with the supply drops. That's obvious, but
Yep. They'll never get rid of that ever
there's
again.
no
That
way
has
they'll
made
ever.
them so much money. So much money.
It's gonna be Call of Duty Ghosts 2. It's gonna be boots on the ground. It's gonna have the supply drops. It's gonna take place in the future. It's not gonna be World War II or World War One like Battlefield 1's gonna be. It's gonna be not extremely far into the future, but still in the future. But it's
Time
gonna
to get
suck.
out.
And it's gonna suck.
Yeah. I mean, it's a modern Call of Duty.
Yeah.
It's gonna suck.
What do you think's gonna come out after Infinite Warfare?
I mean, it makes sense that it would be Ghosts too.
Yeah, I mean with Sledgehammer
Sledgehammer.
developing it.
So if they can make it, I don't know, they have to do something drastic. They have to change something big, and it's got to be good, and it's got to bring the people's attention back to the game, with all the negativity that's like
With-
Call of Duty is just negative, everything about it
I agree. But with all
nowadays.
the renditions of Call of Duty that's out right now, what do you think that they'll be able to do? Like, what do you think they'll do different?
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know yet.
That is a daunting
I have
task.
to think about it. There's something they have, like Advanced Warfare. Sledgehammer did do something. They changed Call of Duty forever with the exosuit, but they changed it in a bad way.
A very bad way.
They have to change it back. They have to change it into a good way. I don't know how. I don't know what they could do, but they have to do it.
They'll have to do mega exosuits where
Yeah.
you can
But
literally
Ghosts 2 makes sense.
climb on walls.
I don't see them adding to what's known
Yeah.
as being one of the worst.
Well, if you
Call
think
of
about it
Duties
right
ever.
now, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare comes out November. That means
Yep.
Sledgehammer has already been in development of their next game for
Well, they probably have been the past 2
yeah,
years.
that's what I'm saying, almost 2 years. So they're not gonna scrap it. That'd be stupid. What they're gonna do
No.
is they're gonna continue with Ghost 2. It's literally just gonna be a sequel to Ghosts, where there's not gonna be all the gimmicks, but there's still gonna be microtransactions
Yeah.
and supply drops. That's the future of Call of Duty.
So they started probably making their game when Black Ops 3 came out, I would say.
I would I would say they probably started ideas around halfway through the release of Advanced Warfare.
Oh yeah,
So say
yeah.
second map pack came
Alright,
out
so
in
we'll say
Advanced
that.
Warfare, Sledgehammer started development of Ghosts 2, the predicted game.
Yeah. So at that time, were people still demanding futuristic games?
Yes.
So there's not. It's not
That would
for
be the
sure
only
that it's gonna be
that'd be the only explanation
in the
for
past.
Infinite
Or,
Warfare. If people, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That'd be the only explanation for Infinite Warfare
like
is people still asking for futuristic games or futuristic Call of
that's
Duty.
that's why I understand. I understand Infinite Warfare because people wanted future. I never wanted. I never wanted to see Call of Duty in the future.
Yeah,
Never, because I didn't like Halo, and I never wanted to see Call of Duty like a Halo game.
it's probably gonna end up
So
like that. I'll be honest. It's gonna be like Destiny
that's
or
what I
Halo.
didn't want. Yeah, and I really never thought it was gonna be. When Black Ops 2 came out, that's when that just started it all. Even though Black Ops 2 was good,
Yeah, but Black Ops 2
there
was
hasn't been a Call of Duty game that's in the either present day or past since Black Ops 2. Just think about that. That's horrible. Not one.
I agree.
They've all been in the future since.
It started it all, but it was kind of a fresh breath air because it seemed like everything was the same. That's what people kept complaining about.
But see, it was fine if it stayed with Black Ops 2. They did it too much because
I
it's
agree.
still going on in the future.
Yeah, what was that?
They made Call of
4
Duty a
years ago?
futuristic game. Call of Duty used to be a game about like
World War
modern
II.
or past war. You
Call
know?
of Duty 1 was World War II. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. Call of Duty 2 and Call of Duty 3 was World War II. They all were.
Well, that's all we have for you today. If you made it this far, then thank you. If you like what you saw, go ahead and slap that like button. If you dislike what you saw, go ahead and slap the dislike button. While you're at it, go ahead and subscribe. Also, comment ideas for future topics. We're traders. See you later. Topic we could talk about is how much I'm sucking right now. I'm 4-10. That is
Is
horrible.
that news?
Yeah, it is news because I thought I was okay. And it's not that I suck. It's just the way I'm playing right now. We have this very
You can't concentrate on the game while you're talking.